guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. We are going to take a look at the general messages that your spirit team would like to relay to you for the remainder of July and going forward. Please keep in mind that these are just general messages, meaning that the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, take the messages that does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out my other videos for your other sign placements if you find that there are no messages in this particular video for you. Okay, so with that being said, let us go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Aquarius. Can you please guide this reading and show me what is Aquarius's current situation? What is the current situation for Aquarius? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Current situation for Aquarius. Okay, and you guys have the Seven of Pentacles as your current situation. All right, and what is the current challenge? All right, that wanted to come right out. You guys have the Fool as your current challenge. And what advice do you have for them, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for Aquarius? Okay, and we have the King of Wands as the advice from your beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. And what is the expected outcome for Aquarius? What is the expected outcome? What is the expected outcome? All right, and we have the Ten of Cups. All right, as your expected outcome. And card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Ace of Cups. Okay, which could be a new love opportunity coming in for some of you guys. But let us find out. All right, so Aquarius, I get a sense that some of you may feel accomplished up to a certain point or to a certain extent in your life right now, but some of you may feel like it is something missing from your life. Okay. As you can see, you have the Seven of Pentacles here in your current situation. And as you can see in this card, he's admiring the fruits of his labor, right? So he's did the work required in order to allow for this tree to grow and prosperous for him, right? And so he's sitting back and he's admiring it. But remember, he's only at the 7, right? So there's more to come eventually. Right, so in this phase, he could be looking to see what that more is or trying to figure out what that more is. Right, so he has the finances. As you can see, this is a Tree of Pentacles. But with the Ace of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Ten of Cups being your expected outcome, some of you could be feeling that you are doing well financially. However, you are lacking a bit in the love department, right? So this could be what you guys are contemplating right now. Okay, you may feel like, okay, I'm doing well financially, I'm doing well with my career. How is it that I can take it to the next level? Mainly, like I said, for some of you, it may be how can you take something to the next level romantically. You may have the career going, the finances going, but now you want to see how do you complete that package and get the family life going as well, with the Ten of Cups being there. But you may be afraid to do just that, to go take that leap of faith, put yourself out there, put yourself in a dating market, or just even exploring options when it comes to that. Okay. And it doesn't have to be that some of you are looking for romance. Some of you could be looking for adventures in other different areas of your life. But I do feel like for the most of you, it is romance that's making you feel incomplete, because you have this Ace of Cups here at the bottom, as well as the expected outcome being the Ten of Cups, which is fulfillment on all aspects of life, especially when you feel complete, including having a good, happy, healthy home life, family life, career life. Okay. So, but like I say, with the Fool being in a challenge position, you may be a little afraid to go ahead and put yourself out there. Now, you have the King of Wands in your advice, okay, from your angel, spirit guides, ancestors. So this could be asking you to be brave and confident, right? Confident that what you present to the world is more than enough. Okay. Confident in that who you are as a person is more than enough. Okay. So when you hold that type of attitude about yourself, then that is the type of people that you will attract to yourself. So just be confident in your ability to attract the right people. Okay. To stand in your power, to stand in the fact that you may be an accomplished person. All right. And now it's time for you to move it on and take it to the next level. And that next level for you guys is Ten of Cups. All right. So some of you may, it may be the other way around for some of you. Some of you may feel, happy in a relationship, but now you need to get your coin level up, right? You need to think of different ways to invest or different ways to grow your funds financially. So it could be the opposite for some of you. Either way, there is a sense of incompletion, but not in a bad way. A sense of incompletion that's, I feel like, going to be the drive to push you to find that missing link. All right. So then now let us go ahead and clarify. See if we can dig a little deeper for you guys. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the position of current situation for Aquarius. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Oh. All right, so both of these ones to pop out. So we have the Two of Pentacles as well as the Six of Swords, right? So you guys maybe are having a hard time or maybe in the past had a hard time of putting things in balance, all right, when it comes to finances and romance. Okay, maybe you were at a point in your life where you had to choose one over the other. Whichever one you did choose worked out for you, but you still feel that missing link, right? All right, so now it's time for you to put things more into perspective so that you can learn how to balance the two of them out with this Two of Pentacles being here. All right, and it may be a little bit of a transition for you, hence the Fool card being here. Not really knowing if you're really ready to explore those different avenues, because the Six of Swords is all about transitioning. All right, so transitioning and moving on to bigger and better things, so to say. All right, so you've seen where you've came from, didn't necessarily fulfill you 100%. So now you're going to make that transition to something that is going to be more fulfilling for you. But it's going to require you to have balance, right? Require you to possibly have to juggle the two. All right, and this could be what you're thinking of. All right, remember the Seven of Pentacles, as you see, he sits back and he contemplates, how can he make this work for himself, right? Or how can he get more growth out of whatever that he's putting the seeds down for? How does he nourish it? How does he nurture it so that it grows even bigger than what he has now? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the Fool here in a position of the current challenge. And I feel like that's just what it may be for some of you guys, a challenge, which is why you may be a little hesitant. All right, it's because you don't know if you're capable of balancing two acts at once, okay? Whatever those two acts may be. Could be love and career. Could be whatever two things you feel like there needs to be a balance in your life of, then it could be just that, right? And you may feel like you know, can't necessarily pull it off at the moment. All right. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. All right. To clarify the Fool. And with this being here, I feel like this could be because of recent heartaches or disappointments. This is why you may be also a little hesitant to move forward. All right, because you've seen that it didn't work for you in the past, which is why you may have chose one over the other and chose to stick to just that. So you're having a hard time of feeling like it can work for you now. All right, but this is the time, as your advice card represents, this is the time for you to own up to your true potential and your true power, being confident in your ability to navigate life and to also put things into perspective that's going to allow for the balance that is required from you. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Clarify why is the King of Wands here and the advice from you all. Why is the King of Wands here? All right, and we have the Queen of Swords. All right. Yeah, definitely putting things into perspective. All right. The Queen of Swords is going to be the one who's going to analyze the situation, such as what he's doing with the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So don't be afraid to feel empowered. Don't be afraid to really put yourself in a space of figuring things out, figuring out how to make things work, even though you may have faced disappointments and difficulties, mainly I feel like around love in the past. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and think of ways to where this time around it can work for you. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can we please clarify why is the Ten of Cups here in a position of the expected outcome? Yeah, and so with this, you start off with the Seven of Pentacles, right? So that's the, you know, like I said, the seven is like you're at that pondering phase, right? You've got over the humps that may have been in the past, but there's still that in between that's missing, okay? Which leads to the 10, which is the final fulfillment. All right, so in order for you to jump from the 7 to the 10, you have to do the work in between, which is not being afraid to, like I said, put yourself out there and not being afraid to see what works for you, seeing what doesn't work for you. But either way, coming up with a way to make it happen. All right, and not being afraid solely based off the fact that things didn't necessarily go that way previously. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Ten of Cups for me, please, in a position of the expected outcome. Okay, and you guys have the Knight of Wands. All right, so definitely movement that is going to allow for you to be adventurous, allow for you to be excited, allow for you to just really take ownership, okay? Take ownership of self, listening to your gut instinct, trusting your intuition, okay? Because you have the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. All right, so just really taking that movement forward. And I do feel like mainly, like I was mentioning earlier, for the majority of you, this could be with love, taking a chance on love again. So where you may have had heartbreak in the past, you feel like things are good for you now, but there's still something missing. All right, so just really taking that chance to put yourself out there again. All right, so then now let us go ahead and get some oracle messages. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can you please provide 3 oracle messages for my lovely Aquarius? 3 oracle messages for them, please. Yeah, I definitely get a sense too. Like some of you feel like things like you just, because things didn't work out in the past, right? That you may be having a hard time of seeing that or feeling that it can work for you in the future, right? Because the Six of Swords is all about, you know, leaving behind those things that didn't work, but being open to exploring new avenues, right? And exploring new ways of balancing things out. Okay, so you guys have beauty. And beauty says, see the beauty in everything, the beauty of a smile, the beauty of love, above all, the beauty of you. All right, so just really believing in yourself, all right, and having that confidence and charisma, okay, about yourself that is going to allow you to feel that anything is possible. Okay, and you have dominion. You're the master of your domain, which may intimidate others, but you can outdo your opponents. Stay calm and observe. All right, and this could be too one of those things where, because you are, don't be afraid of the confidence that you have. That may scare some people off, right? Some people may be intimidated by you, and that causes you to act more reserved than what you would probably naturally like to do. So this is calling for you to acknowledge the beauty in not only everything around you, but everything in yourself. And don't be afraid to stand in your power. The Lion here, the King of Wands here, not being afraid to stand in your power and just really embracing who you are and what you can bring to the table. Okay, but just learning how to find the balance of whatever that other counterpart is. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One more oracle messages, please, for my lovely Aquarius. One more oracle message, please. Okay, and you have authenticity. Whether it's getting to know your true self or showing the world who you really are, it will feel liberating. All right, as you can see here, she has removed her mask. All right, so I feel like definitely with this King of Wands and this Dominion card being here, telling you that you are the master of your domain, and authenticity telling you to embrace your true self. This is just really saying that people who are going to love you are going to love you. People who are going to hate you are going to hate you. But do not let that stop your flow, right? And do not let that stop you from going after what it is that you are going after. All right, because in the end, the energy that you put out is the energy that you'll get in. So if you put out the right type of energy, you'll attract the right type of people, and you'll find eventually that match the person who is suited for you and suited for your best interest as well as theirs. So you don't necessarily have to be stuck on the fact that things didn't work out for you previously or in the past because of whatever reason. You don't have to be stuck on that. The plan is to move forward, try new things, put yourself out there to get what it is that you desire. Don't hold yourself back and feeling that you can't have one over that you can't have both, or you have to choose one or the other, right? Put yourself in the mindset that you can have it all. You can have the 10 of Cups without shortchanging yourself and without being non-authentic to yourself. All right, so I feel like the message here is for you to stay true to who you are, and you will attract the right person. Don't let maybe some relationships in the past told you or had you feeling some type of way about who you are, and it kind of made you put yourself on reserve, right? Because you're afraid of showing your true self just for feeling like you might scare people off. But don't worry about that, okay? You are in control of your own domain, especially when you remain authentic to yourself more than anyone else. All right, so let us get to more oracle messages. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. It's all about finding the balance. Okay, that too can you know, speak to say that if you are someone who recognize that you are a powerful person and that you have a lot to bring to the table, that can also be saying too to just make sure you're not at any given point overly assertive, right? Or overly what's the word I want to use? Dominating. Okay, you still want to have that balance so that you don't scare people off, but at the same time while not changing who you are as a person. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. 2 oracle messages, please, for my lovely Aquariuses. 2 more oracle messages. Two more oracle messages from my lovely Aquarius. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Okay, and we have protection, and protection says regeneration and royal power, health protection, protected from evil forces. All right, so just know that during this time, Aquarius, you are protected, so nothing harmful should come your way as you go through this process of, you know, discovering the missing links to your puzzle. All right. Okay, and you guys have sacred sexuality, and it says infinite flow of divine love, intimacy in your relationship, sexual energy. Yeah, so this could definitely be, you know, those of you who are looking for that counterpart or that other source of energy that is missing from your life, okay, feeling incomplete. All right, so then let us pull an archetype message. Oh, that came right out. And you guys have the Knight. Okay, and it says someone is coming in strong with a desire to conquer and a willing to fight for what they want. All right, so this is you, I feel like, because you also have the Knight of Wands here. So really fighting for what it is that you want, allowing yourself to embrace that part of you that's gonna do just that, and not letting anyone tell you different. So if you want it, Aquarius, go out and get it. Okay, embrace your true nature of power. Embrace everything that you've built up for yourself up to this point, not really focusing on concentrating on the past, because your end goal is the 10 of Cups. All right, but I feel like you do have to fill in the missing pieces in the middle here. All right, fill in the missing pieces before you can get to the 10 of Cups, because right now you may be just at a point of, like I said, just really observing how is it that you transition and move forward to the next phase of your life. All right, and as long as you are passionate about it, which you have this Knight of Wands here, then you'll be adventurous enough to go after it without having to change who you are in the process. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to pull some fortune messages for you guys to see what else your spirit team would like for you to know. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can you please provide 4 fortune messages for Aquarius? All right, 2 more. want more. All right, so you guys have ear, okay, which is some good news coming in. You also have chair field, someone new is entering your life, okay. And we have bag, which is something important such as a new job or a raise. And we have firecracker, excitement. Yeah, so guys, you definitely are going to be experiencing some new news coming in, all right, that is going to bring you some excitement. Could be, you know, around a job, like it says here, Chairfield. Well, I'm sorry, the bag says something important such as a new job, but then Chairfield always says also says something new is entering your life. Okay, so there's, well, it says someone new, so meaning a person. So you guys can be, you know, fulfilling your whole package here, all right? Love and finances, all right? But the key thing is going to be for you to figure out how to make it balance for you in the end, okay? All right, my lovely Aquariuses, that has been your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.